Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your second stimulus check update. Now we have a lot of breaking news as to when you would exactly get your second stimulus check of $600. According to CNBC, second stimulus checks are coming, but some people could be surprised to find out they may not be eligible for the money this time around. The latest relief deal from Congress includes $600 stimulus checks per person, half the $1,200 payments that went out earlier this year. Married couples who filed jointly stand to receive $1,200. While eligible dependents will receive $600. Full payments will go to individuals with up to $75,000 in adjusted gross income, heads of households with up to $112,500, and married couples under $150,000. So folks, be sure to stand to the end of the video to find out if you qualify for your $600 stimulus checks. And before we get into the video, be sure to subscribe to my channel and click the notifications bell. Let's get this video to 1,000 likes if you think that Congress needs to pass more stimulus relief. Now this $600 stimulus payment is a lot, but it is not enough. It should have been around $1,200 to $2,400. Do you agree that the third stimulus payment should be at least $1,200? Leave a comment down below saying yes or no.
Months of fighting. When the president signs it, it will allow $600 checks to go out by the end of the year.
The bill includes a lot more than just COVID relief. Take a look at this. We want to show you what it looks like on paper, a whopping 5,600 pages long. Can you believe that? Wow. Goodness. Many lawmakers said they had just hours to read it before voting or perhaps just skim through it, really. Nancy Cordes is on Capitol Hill. Nancy, good morning.
Good morning. Despite that last-minute attempt, this big relief bill did pass both houses of Congress overwhelmingly. The Senate vote was 92-6, showing that there was plenty of support for a large stimulus package all along. Now, the bill is headed to the president's desk just in time for Christmas.
In the literal 11th hour, Congress acted late last night.
The motion to concur is agreed to
Bring relief to beleaguered Americans. $600 could start arriving in people's bank accounts between Christmas and New Year's, a promise from President Trump's Treasury Secretary.
Now folks, the payments are gradually reduced for people with incomes above those levels of $150,000 and $112,500. The new payments will be reduced at the same rate as the CARES Act checks. However, the caps are lower because the payments are less. Individuals with $87,000 in income and married couples who file jointly earning $174,000 will not receive any payment. In contrast, the first stimulus checks sent out earlier this year were reduced to zero for individuals with $99,000 in adjusted gross income and $198,000 for married couples who file jointly. Consequently, fewer people will qualify for reduced payments. The CARES Act authorized payments for children under 17, while some Washington lawmakers had pushed to include dependents of all ages. That change was not included in this legislation. Now children who do qualify will get bigger payments this time, around $600 rather than $500. And here's how the payments will be sent. Now listen closely everybody. People who use the IRS non-filer tool this year, because they do not typically file tax returns, will also receive the money. Payments are also set to be sent out to federal beneficiaries, such as those who receive income from Social Security, Supplemental Security Income, or Veterans Administration, even if they did not file 2019 returns. As with the stimulus check sent through the CARES Act, you will still need a valid Social Security number in order to be eligible.
This ends a month-long discord between Republicans and Democrats over how to address the pandemic. Bloomberg congressional reporter Eric Waston joins us now. Eric, it's great to have you with us this morning. Many Americans just want to know when help is coming. So what's the timeline for the deployment of aid?
Well, you know, the stimulus checks, which are sort of the headline issue in this bill, $600 for most American adults making less than $75,000. It phases out to $100,000 salary, $600 for children. You know, those could go out as soon as next week, Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin said this week. So, you know, those who have direct deposit on file, accounts on file with the IRS will get them quicker, and those who don't will get a check with Donald Trump's name on it probably a little bit thereafter.
Eric, this bill is over 5,000 pages. Any surprises in it?
Oh, there are just so many surprises, some really weird things too. Like the one I thought was one of my favorite was that deep in the bill it specifies how the next Dalai Lama will be born and recognized. It's really a strange bill when you look at it. It decriminalizes.
Wait, are you serious? Or is that a joke?
Yeah. No, I'm serious. There's a Tibet policy bill that tries to take that decision out of the hands of China and who the U.S. will recognize. There's in there, decriminalizing the use of the Swiss code of.
This time, however, a spouse who has a social security number who files jointly with a spouse who does not will still receive their own $600 stimulus check. The dependents may also qualify provided they have social security numbers of their own.
Using Smokey the Bear's insignia was a crime. There's just a lot of very strange little odds and ends. Sets up a horse racing association to combat doping in the horse racing industry. They just really put everything that was sitting out there, including a new Smithsonian Museum for Latinos and women that was blocked by Utah Senator Mike Lee on the Senate floor a few weeks ago. They tucked that in there as well. So there's just a ton of stuff. Members didn't have a chance to really read it, and going to be doing that now that's passed.
Now folks, once again, according to Fox Business, these $600 stimulus checks are not only half the size of the $1,200 payments sent out earlier this year with the passage of the March CARES Act, but the eligibility formula to receive the money is less generous than the first round. American adults who earn less than $75,000 in 2019 will receive the full $600 stimulus check, while couples who earn less than $150,000 will receive $1,200. The income threshold under the CARES Act legislation was higher. Individuals who earn less than $99,000 were eligible to receive the money, while couples who earn less than $198,000 would receive a check.
Double the jobless numbers from before the pandemic.
We've assembled another historic bipartisan rescue package.
Democrats wanted a bill 3 times larger.
Today is a good day, but it is certainly not the end of the story. It cannot be the end of the story.
The stimulus checks will go to individuals who make less than $75,000 a year, or couples making less than $150,000. $600 more per child means a family of 5 will get $3,000.
I would like them to be bigger, but they are significant.
There's also $25 billion to help renters, $13 billion for food stamps and child nutrition benefits, and $10 billion for childcare to help parents get back to work, plus $300 a week jobless benefits for the next 2.5 months. The top Republican in Congress insisted it's enough for now.
It's not too little too late. It's directly targeted at exactly what the country needs.
Democrats agreed to the shorter time frame for benefits in the hopes that they will have a stronger hand in another round of negotiations in 2021. That's when they will have a Democrat in the White House.
Still, dependents under the age of 17 are eligible for up to $600 stimulus payments. Now, with that being said, everybody, that is all the news in regards to your second stimulus check and the unemployment benefits. If you found this video useful, be sure to subscribe to my channel and click the bell. That way you'll never miss all the newest and most up-to-date, reliable stimulus check updates.